When it comes to selling your ebook, all the experts will tell you that price matters, your credibility matters, the page count matters, the cover of your ebook matters. The truth is, none of this stuff really matters. But as an aspiring entrepreneur, you don't really know what matters. So you'll spend days, weeks, months, maybe even years trying to figure out what's important. In the end, you'll get frustrated and quit. It happens to the majority of first-time entrepreneurs, but it doesn't have to happen to you. I struggled for nearly a year, and just when I was about ready to quit, I discovered a model used by the most successful online entrepreneurs that I've used to sell thousands of copies of my ebooks and books. In this video, I'm going to share with you that simple but very effective model that will get you unstuck, get you to selling your ebook, and putting money in your pocket. All right, my approach is radically different from what you're probably used to hearing, and that's because I believe in keeping things simple. Complicated equals chaos, simple equals clarity. The first part of the model that I discovered that the most successful online entrepreneurs use is in the creation of their product. Now, you're probably thinking, of course, Eric, they're selling something, they have to have a product. That's true, but it's not that they have to have a product, it's how they created the product. One of the huge pitfalls that you can fall into is not understanding why people buy ebooks. And it's not your fault that you don't understand that, because it's something that most people don't know and is rarely talked about. You see, even though books and ebooks have some similarities, one of the main differences between the two is that ebooks are written to solve a specific problem. So when a person buys an ebook, they're looking for something short, something quick, something concise, something that gets right to the point. They're not looking for an overall discussion of a topic. They want a pinpoint solution to a specific problem that they're having. And to provide what your reader, what your buyer wants, that specific solution to that specific problem, you can put together what I call an MVP, a minimal viable product. A minimal viable product is giving your reader, your buyer, exactly what they want. No fluff. It's you delivering the promise that you made in the title of your ebook. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to be good enough. And if you need a proven process to take you from a blank page to writing a six-figure ebook, click on the link in the description below. Okay, so now you understand why it's not necessary for you to have the perfect ebook or the most ideal ebook for it to be profitable. But there's still one massive obstacle that I discovered the most successful online entrepreneurs know how to avoid. Next, I'll tell you what it is, and I'll show you how to overcome it. If you were like me as a teenager, I couldn't wait to learn how to drive a car. Driving to me represented freedom. And I knew that if I learned the skill, or if I had the skill of driving a car, I knew that I could go anywhere I wanted to go. And this is what the most successful online entrepreneurs know how to do, drive. And it's something that you're going to have to learn how to do, but not drive a car. You're going to have to learn how to drive traffic. The second piece of this model that I recognize is that after you have your MVP ready, in this case, your ebook, you need to tell your reader, your buyer, that you have the solution to their problem. You need to drive traffic to your ebook or any other digital product that you might have. And this is where 99% of aspiring entrepreneurs get stuck. They have a great product, but they run into a wall when it comes to telling people about their product. So here's what you should do, and here's what you shouldn't do. To sell your ebook, you need customers, and the best way to find customers is to run ads. That's what all the experts will tell you. And they'll tell you that because they're trying to sell you their marketing course. It sounds like an excellent idea, but it's actually one of the worst things you can do when you're first starting out. Ads are expensive. They require a lot of testing to determine what works and what doesn't work. And most people don't buy based on seeing an ad. Think about it. When was the last time you had an ad pop up in your social media feed or on your home page, and based on that ad, you went out and made a purchase? That likely never happens. Creating organic content is how you drive traffic to your ebook or any other digital product that you might have. Next, let's talk about where you're going to be driving your reader or your buyer to and what they're going to find when they get there. This may be hard to believe, but people love to buy. They just don't like being sold. When have you had to drag your phone out and force yourself to buy something online? Never. And the most successful online entrepreneurs know this, and it's one of the main reasons why they're ultra successful. Making money online boils down to 3 steps. 1, you need a product. 2, you need to drive traffic to that product. And 3, you need to give your reader, your buyer, a destination. And that destination is simply where your reader, your buyer, can buy your product. You don't need a website, you don't need some elaborate sales page, and you don't need to be offering multiple products. You just need a simple form. You just need to be able to capture your buyer's contact information and put up a buy button so that they can click and make a purchase. And you can use Canva, or you can use what it used to be called ConvertKit. Now it's just called Kit. But either Canva or Kit has a lot of free templates that you can use, that you can customize, that are really simple to use, that you can customize and make them your own. And you don't want to make it hard for someone to buy your product. You don't want to take them across multiple pages and make them have to go through a whole lot of clicks. You want to keep it simple. Remember, complicated equals chaos, simple equals clarity. That's the easy 3-step model that the most successful online entrepreneurs use in their business. And if you're sick and tired of living under the fear of your paycheck disappearing at any time, leaving you struggling, trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet, click on the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.